Hi guys, welcome back to Realist Oracle. I'm back with another pick a card reading for you guys. So the question is, what would they like to tell you? So your person of interest, what would they like to tell you, but for whatever reason they haven't had the chance or they don't feel that they can tell you right now. So the first pile that we have is the green Amazonite crystal. Pile number 2 is the blue Sodalite crystal. And pile number 3 is the rose quartz crystal. So you guys can feel free to pause the video for a few seconds and just see which pile draws you in the most. Again, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. You might find that parts of it resonates with you while others don't. Also, just because you choose a pile doesn't mean that the story is necessarily going to resonate with you either. So just be aware of that. But yeah, I'm going to start now with pile number 1, the green Amazonite crystal. Okay, so the first card out we have is falseness. Second card out we have is lover. Third card out we have is widower. The fourth card we have out is money. The fifth card we have out is moss agate, heart chakra. Next card we have out is the 8 of Pentacles, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Four of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. More air energy, Page of Swords. Next out on the Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards, we have Clear the Path, which is number 20. Next card out we have is Back to Basics, number 4. The next card out we have is Embrace, number 13. And then the last card we have out is Guilt, number 25. So there's a few ways this is going to go. So for you females who, the person that you're watching this for is someone you've just recently broken up with, this person would like to tell you that they are really feeling the weight and the burden of the relationship collapsing and ending. They are feeling extremely guilty. They know that they were insincere or they were disloyal to you. And they are really grieving that. They still, it's like they want to tell you that you still hold a place in their heart, even though you right now don't have the time of day for them. They still love you. They still feel like they won't get over the loss of you, even though they are the reason why it's ended, or why they're the cause of their own grief, basically. And I feel like they are trying to distract themselves with their finances, with their career, with their money, with their hobbies. You know, they're really trying to throw themselves into working. And you may feel as though they're just able to get on with life. But it's like, although we're not talking right now, I want you to know that I am trying to learn my faults. I'm trying to learn where I went wrong. I'm taking a big slice of humble pie and reflecting upon how and why I did what I did. When they're alone, and especially at night, they think of all the things that they said, the things that they left unsaid, and the things that they still have yet to say. Some of them feel that they have to be very direct and honest in order to be able to clear the path with you. And this is something that only they can have control in. Only their hand can guide the way, because they're responsible for where you guys are now. And I feel, you know, they know that the trust is diminished right now, and there may have been a lot of jealousy involved. Not in a sense, like in terms of them maybe being unfaithful or flirting or being caught with their hands where it shouldn't have been. I feel like they were caught red-handed. And they know it. And they own up to it. And they want you to know that they're not dealing with or emotionally involved with anybody else right now. They're really trying to focus on healing and learning about their mistakes so they don't repeat them. I feel there is a sense of looking back to the good times when you guys were openly loving with one another, when you guys could openly embrace and have that communication, and then they feel like they just went and ruined it. Like, you know, the loyalty just wasn't there. And I feel that they feel they lost their head for a minute. That's what caused them to do what they did. And when you confronted them, they were very embarrassed and red-faced about it. Even kind of shocked tail between their legs. Because they know. And some of you guys, this may have taken place in May. Some of you, this is even someone you were dealing with from like 2005. But this person really wants to be able to unblock whatever is preventing you guys from coming together. Like they feel the road is, or the path is closed off for now. So even if they're not communicating with you, they want you to know that I'm reflecting, I take responsibility, I know what I've done wrong, I'm trying to learn now, I'm trying to face my reflection and look at the deeper parts of me that I potentially wanted to ignore, act like, you know, it wasn't there. I'm really trying to, and with this moss agate here, it says new beginnings, nurturing, and growth. So while this person is trying to also nurture their finances and their career, I feel like a lot of this is self-analysis. They're learning, while they're reflecting, they're learning things about themselves that they didn't realize, and also some not nice things about themselves, you know? Because of this guilt, it's, you know, they are seeing, they're trying to look at things from an unbiased perspective. This may be someone who never really wanted to think They were somebody who tried to avoid self-reflection. But now they can't ignore it. They've been left in this grief, and the only way through it is to try and recover, to try and get your mind straight. And when you try and get your mind straight, you often have to clear and go through the thoughts that you've been trying to push aside. And these are some old thoughts as well. It's like these are things that this person already knew that they potentially had to work on, but they were just pushing it to the back. But now they can no longer do that because you're not there. And they know that they're going to have to go back to the very ground level with you if they have to, or if they want to, build that trust or build a relationship up again. Now, for those of you who are not dealing with somebody who you broke up with, this is someone that's completely new. This person, they are still grieving. They're still grieving a loss. I feel that they still have some trust issues. They're not somebody that wants to give their heart away so easily, especially right now, because they are still undergoing and recovering from some loss. Some of you, this could be a physical loss that they are grieving from. And right now, their distraction is to work on building up their finances through self-employment. Some of them may freelance, but they're actually wanting to take a break from romantic relationships and take the time to recover and heal and really focus and work on their self. I feel like with this clear the path, while they feel that you potentially could be a good person, because I don't see anything here. This is more about them trying to work through something. So I feel that there is some old baggage they need to clear. Now, even if this isn't a relationship that's recently ended, it's just that they still have this sense of, not being able to trust someone, or reluctant to trust others due to some grief they're still holding on to. And they need to be able to actually free themselves of this in order to be unjaded. I feel like they want to be unjaded. So they're trying to work through their thoughts. I feel like somebody just, they don't have enough of themselves to give right now. That's not where their priority is. Their priority is very much on healing themselves and getting their head together, getting to know themselves, a new part of themselves. They want to go back to ground zero and recreate themselves free of this past energy. But they would like to come together with you eventually. But this comes right at the end. After they've cleared the path. After they feel like they've offloaded and they're ready to start something new. Genuinely from the heart. Because right now, they're just not in their heart space like that. And, they would like to tell you that. But also, I feel like this person is not someone who necessarily would want to communicate those kind of feelings to you right now. And I feel they are retreating from you because this is what they want you to know. The reason why they are not as communicative or romantically involved with you right now is because they know they're still holding on to this, and they feel as if they would almost feel guilty because they know that their heart isn't there yet. Like, they can't give, from an emotional level. They're emotionally closed off right now, and they may almost feel like they would be leading you on if they had any kind of physical or romantic action with you right now. They know there's stuff they need to clear and deal with first. Some of them are literally, they've been struggling with their sleep. They have been suffering with insomnia. They've been up at night because that's when most of their thoughts come, and they run through them quite a lot. Or that's the time where they get the peace to be able to reflect. So they may be having trouble with sleeping. They may have, their sleeping pattern and their eating pattern. This may have been somebody who likes to exercise as well, and all these things have they went off to the wayside. So they're still trying to get back into their own well-being, their own physical well-being. So this person, I feel like they're in the back of their mind, they are open to something. Obviously, they want to clear the path. They know that there's more. They're aware of there being more, and that they are the only ones that can take control. But just where they are, they have to work through this right now. Okay, so that is all I have for pile number 1. Moving on to pile number 2, which is the blue Sodalite crystal. So the first card out we have is Hierophant energy. I can never pronounce that. The second card out we have is Journey. Third card out we have is Loss. Fourth card out we have is Visit. Next card out we have is Green Quartz, Heart Chakra. Next card out we have is Rhodonite, Heart and Root Chakra. Next card out we have is King of Wands, Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Next card out we have is Major Arcana number 23. Wait. Yeah. No. Yeah, 23. Sorry. Last card of the deck, the World. Next card out we have is Three of Wands, more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Next out we have Major Arcana number 13, Death card, can represent Scorpio. That's Saturn. Next card out we have is Aura Cleanse, number 32. Next card out we have is Talk Shop, number 17. Next card out we have is Caress, number 9. And then the last card we have out is Indifference, number 22. So this person would like to tell you that before they met you, or before they grew as close to you as they have, they almost kind of lost hope or faith in these kind of relationships. Just something that was on a higher level, almost like a spiritual connection. I feel like they lost hope in people that have a good heart. And I feel that also they have faith in you because you have a certain level of faith or spirituality or a trust in the universe or some kind of higher power. And I feel like they would like to move forward on that journey with you. I feel you may have been teaching them how to heal, how to cleanse. Even if you've not been physically, I feel like just by being around you, just by what you say, you may give this person a lot of good advice, and they just want you to know that when you are around or when they are in your presence, you uplift them, you increase their vibration. And some of you, they may have felt a loss or a distance when you moved away. You may have moved a distance away, and they feel like that transformed the relationship quite a lot. But this person, they feel you get them going, and they think the world of you. They think the world of you, and you pull on their heartstrings. I also feel like you guys were helping them through a major loss in their life or through a major transition. Even if this was at a distance, some of you guys send a lot of uplifting communication to this person, and they feel like even when you guys are at a distance, they still feel like your relationship or your friendship is very secure, is very reliable. Like, even if you were to go to the other end of the earth, they still feel like nothing could break this connection. You guys have very, very solid communication, and you completely understand one another. When you guys talk, it's honest and it's loving, and there is a gentleness to them. And some of you may be very accomplished, either like you guys are good at playing either a string instrument, or you're very athletic. Some of you guys may be a very, very good singer as well. You have a really nice singing voice. In fact, some of you may perform in front of others. And when they see you or watch you doing what it is you do best, they almost feel like they want to fall at your feet. Like, it pulls on their heartstrings. That's what I'm getting, is this heartstrings. but they don't know really how you feel. I feel, okay, some of you females could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel that this person feels you're very confident on your own, and you may not, although you may be a very nice and supportive person, that's there for them, and they really feel this on a very deep level. Also, they feel like since they met you, you have also sped up their spiritual evolution or their spiritual journey. Something about you being a catalyst for healing in their life. And most of this was through conversation, through communication, through what you shared with them. And yes, some of you guys may be very knowledgeable in spiritual baths, spiritual cleansing, and how to cleanse your aura, meditation, and things like that. And they may have been asking you a lot of things, and you've been giving them a lot of advice, which they are extremely grateful for, because it's seeing them through a place where they were at a loss, and even potentially at a place where they may have been giving up hope and starting to kind of indulge in lower vibrational things. It's like just at the right time you came to uplift them, and they really would like to thank you for that. You don't really know how much you've brought into their life. You've almost given them a new perception, and you've expanded their viewpoint as well, which has completely changed them as a person. It's changed their mindset, and it's helped them to be more mature, know how to use their energy, how to use their own fire. And I feel you've stirred up their own fire within them, like you've reignited something within them, and you have also boosted them and made them feel like they are at a higher vibration as well. And I feel this person is looking out and expecting or hoping that there may be a major transformation within the relationship between you guys. This person may be eventually getting ready to come forth to you guys and put something out there. But they're just watching you from a distance, or they are keeping their feelings out of the equation for now in terms of your relationship, because you're not really outwardly displaying any interest to them. So it's like, while they are very interested and feel very connected to you, they don't know whether you feel the same way on that level. They know there's some connection there, but how deep does it go? Because you're somebody who you kind of keep your distance as well at the same time. For those of you that this resonates with, you could have a brown or black hair. Any length, by the way. Yeah, so some of you guys have a talent as well. Yeah, some of you guys are healers in whatever sense. You may not realize it, but you're energy healers. People automatically feel uplifted and like they have the right guidance, and when they come to you. And they want to tell you that, yeah, when they came to you, you set them on the right path. So thank you. You know, they were sad before you came around. It's like now they're looking to the future, hoping to be able to expand on something. Yeah, you cleanse their heart. And you were maybe at a time where everything was so inconsistent, you were the one reliable thing they felt they had. Okay, so that is all I have for pile number 2. Moving on to pile number 3, the rose quartz. So the first card out we have is Fidelity. The next card we have out is Sweetheart. Next card we have out is Constancy. Next card we have out is Sadness. Next card we have out is Carnelian. Sacral Chakra. Next out we have Petrified Wood, which is the root chakra. Next out we have is the 8 of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Next out we have the 9 of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Next card out we have is Major Arcana 0, the Fool, Aries energy. Next card we have is the 4 of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Next card out we have is Claim Your Boundaries, which is number 24. Next card out we have is Share a Breath, number 49. Next card out we have is Coinus, number 6. And then the last card we have out is Boredom, which is number 23. Okay. So for you females and males, this could go either way, as it can with all of the piles, by the way, I should have said. But this person, for you females, this person feels as though you are not ready for anything romantically with anyone else. Like, you're still grieving over a past. Like, I feel like you're still holding on to the hope or possibility of somebody else. Your loyalty lies with somebody else. And I feel like this person can see that you're sad, because it might be, you know, one of that story, like, you know, where you're chasing after somebody else and then they're chasing after someone else. You know, it's like that kind of thing, where you may be focused on someone else and they can see that, but they're focused on you. Like, they're watching you watching somebody else, and there is a sense of sadness here, because I feel like you don't even notice them. You're so fixed on someone else, or you're just still stuck in the past, that you're you're just not even looking. Like these 3 cards, her head's down, and in these 2 cards, this person's head's down. Like they're not looking up to see anything. Their eyes are on one thing and one thing alone. And I feel like this person feels like you should let it go with this Fool card here. They feel like you're holding on to something that I feel like they feel as it should be over. Like you're not seeing the situation because you're so fixed on holding on. Like you're so stubborn with having your eyes set on one thing. Even if you're still focused, your heart is still with someone from your past that you're not even with. Like you're still quite sad and you may be in denial about this. You're still holding on and you're still exhausted. Some of you may still be in a relationship with somebody who they feel is no good for you and it should have been over a long time ago. Like they feel like you could have anything you want. You could have anyone you want, but yet you're stuck in a situation that isn't even emotionally fulfilling to you. You're bored and they feel like you need something else. This person seems to feel like they know a lot about you, so I don't know. But it's like they feel as if you're very defensive. Like you've got this armor up of protection and you don't really want anyone to come near you. Like you're in protective mode. And they feel like you need to, or it would do you good to actually open up and communicate and share new experiences with new people. But they don't really know how to approach you and tell you this because they feel you're so closed off. And some of them may feel you don't really want to see the truth. Some may feel like you're kind of being slightly naive for holding on to a situation that they see is weighing you down. So this could be someone that's very close to you, and they see that you're in a situation that isn't making you happy and that you really should have let go. You know, they feel like it's time for you to let go. You don't have to agree with them, but this is what they would like to tell you. Some of them feel like you're holding on to someone who is no good for you and you need to kind of put your boundaries up with somebody who's disrespectful and open up with others who feel you, who share with you, who see eye to eye with you, who nourish your heart, who open your heart. Some of them may feel like you need to get out of the house more as well, or just get out more. And when some of them try to approach you with this topic of conversation, they feel as though you try to shut it down, or you go very quiet, or you try to divert the subject or change the topic, or, you know, you kind of become reclusive when they try to bring this to your attention or when they try to invite you out. And I feel like it's not even anything deep that they try and invite you out. It might be something that would look like, you know, very platonic. But then there's a sense of you're reluctant. You don't say it outright, but, you know, you kind of give them the sense that maybe, you know, whatever they're offering isn't good enough, or, you know, you're just not really feeling whatever they've got to offer right now. You know, they feel like they could offer you a whole brand new opportunity, but you don't see it. So this person, they just feel like, you know, kind of overlooked by you. And as if maybe because they don't match up, you know, maybe they're not enough. And they may feel like it's very hard to get close to you right now. This person feels as though they would like to, they want to tell you they could bring you happiness. Like, I could bring you all of this joy. I could bring you all of this transformation. I can bring you solid and reliable relationship, whether it's friendship or romantic partnerships. But I feel like they feel as if you're still on the same chapter in the book. They feel like you need to turn a new page with the Fool here as well. Four of Cups. It's like they want to tell you you should really take this opportunity, because you may just miss it if you're too engrossed in yourself, That's what they want to tell you. That you should be embracing transformation and focusing on what is giving you joy, what's bringing you inner peace. And that's sharing with others that actually do reciprocate, that actually do fill your cup. Yep, okay, so that is all I have for pile number 3. I hope these readings resonated with you guys. If it did, feel free to let me know. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you soon. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Any other information that you need will be in the description box below. So I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.